wondering about this purple hair? Well, as I mentioned, leiomyosarcoma, or LMS, this very rare, very rare cancer that affects 1 in 5 million people, lucky one, has nicknamed by the purple dragon. So one day, I bought this purple wig. On April 1st, April's Fool Day, I went to the Mayo Clinic wearing it. I felt very confident, and I just thought it was fun. I was surprised by the feedback that I got from people in the waiting room. Usually, everybody's gloomy, everybody's really serious. People are smiling, people are making comments, and they'll say, "I love your hair." I will say, "I'm bald, this is not my hair." But anyways, this was just a fun way of bringing life into something that's not really fun, to say the least. But it became something that I grew to wear, and I thought that it kind of it spreaded seeds along the way. I don't have the time to go into that, but it did, and I kind of explain a little bit of my book on April 1st, 2014. But anyways, moving on, I'd like to read a little bit about something that I wrote at the end of the book. A diagnosis of cancer, even of the rare LMS type, requires a lot to be done by the patient, including being patient. Firsthand, I have learned that I could and needed to learn to take charge of my own emotional and spiritual self. I could care for my body more, giving it rest, physical activity, and nutrients it needed to sustain the treatments, and to emotionally cope with the reality of the cancer diagnosis. I could find ways to conquer fear, embrace courage, and establish peace within by nurturing my true essence, the one thing that never dies, my soul, my inner spirit. Through it all, I can say that with any journey, if you don't learn something, if you don't create something positive out of it, what a waste. What a waste of time. Earlier on, I decided I was not going to play the victim, and I was going to believe every single second of every single day. And it's possible, even with treatment, even not feeling good physically. But if you grow that inner spirit that is healthy and happy, no diagnosis can take your blissfulness away. So I encourage you to dare to share your story, write, journal. I also say that start facing life and death as a continuum, so that fear doesn't take over your life if you are ever to be in a situation that like the one I am on, and so many people are. The art of reinventing myself, like somebody told me, you're always reinventing yourself. I didn't know exactly what she was talking about, but if it's a hand on my head that makes me feel good, if it's a purple hair that let me transpire easiness and happiness to others, I think that's part of the art of reinventing yourself, and is also part of healing. So I encourage you to live every single second, because when we say the now, the minute I finish saying now, it's already another moment to be created and to be lived. I wish everybody really well.